month's notice, Mia.
I'm not taking an annual leave.
Not even for Christmas? You haven't used up any of your annual leave. Don't you have family arrangements?
No.
You know, those days can't get rolled over to next year.
Pick up your phone. Mia Lee speaking.
It's incredible to me. I can't even begin to describe the emotions it brought out, how well the cinematography was done, with the creative portion of the psyche that Mia is going through. It was one of those films that grabs your heart, wrenches your heart. The story was just absolutely one of my favorite stories, as well as how it was put together, that I've ever seen. Incredible.
Great sound. It hits you in the heart with that beat that at the start and then changes pace. It was beautiful cinematography. Those pushes, those pulls, really made the environment better. The performances better. The over-the-shoulder dialogues were great. Some of the dialogue I found to be in the cinematography very professionally shot. I don't want to say the word basic, just was not the most interesting shots during dialogue, but the rest of the film is just wacko. The production value was incredible. The score carried the tone as well as the sets. The production design, locations were amazing. I love that kind of dark night shot you had there. The story was well written, and I love hard shadows in lighting. I love changing tone with lighting. I love changing tone with pacing. I love changing tone with color, and you nailed it on all three. Cannot stress how great this was.
I thought it was amazing. I loved it. God, it was just touching and heartbreaking and heart-wrenching, and some really, really clever storytelling and very fresh and original takes on things. Incredible special effects. Really, really impressive work. I'm absolutely touched by it and can't wait to see what the director does next.
I absolutely love the story. I love the message. The film to visually watch was just amazingly breathtaking. It's one of those you want to just sort of crank up your HD so you can see it as clear as you possibly can, and then you want to see it on the biggest TV in your house. You wish you could see it on the big screen because it's just absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful film with a beautiful message, and it definitely one of my absolute favorites, hands down.
Wow. Very, very gorgeous piece of art. I just, from the first second of the film, it really, really inspired me and got me so engaged and so excited. I love this. The editing really blew me away. Gorgeous opening, the fast cuts. Just diversity of editing really inspired me, and this choreography of movement in the beginning was amazing. And throughout it also, just attention to detail really stood out to me. The set design, the little dead plant, the person in the cafe when they were the brother and sister were talking, and the person behind them was clearly also a part of the movie. It's such a skill. Amazing. Also character development, really great, and set design is gorgeous.
I thought at the beginning they did a good job of building suspense. You didn't really know what the story was going to be about, and it made you want to keep watching more. And I liked the use of this kind of magical talisman, the necklace, and then she dropped it, and that's a really archetypal. That's a real archetype of a young woman's rite of passage to lose but then regain this magical talisman from her mother, which represents our connection to intuition. I loved the lighting of the staircase as she's like descending into her subconscious, and of course the forest scene was amazing. The graphics were just really, really beautiful and captivating, and overall the story was really insightful into what it's like to grow up with a parent with mental health issues.
So Daffodil really, really brought a lot of legends, myth, cultures together to tell the story, which was really, really good, and I enjoyed.
Really impressive visual effects. I love the forest and the details that the artist put into it, even with the leaves and seeing her family. I think that the story was well thought out, and I like that it jumped back to the different timeline, and, you know, she went and stopped her brother. It was really impactful. You know, from someone whose parents suffer from depression, I could tell, you know, some things that I would have felt in her shoes and I felt when I was her age. And
that one was different, unique, didn't expect it, was directed very well, I think, as well. You know, with the little girl, I liked the fact how she started to feel a little more confident towards the end. So it was really good, really good.
Actually, my favorite film so far. You know, it had great high production values, which, you know, in and of itself is a good thing, a great thing. But, you know, when you add some good direction with artistry and imagination, it really raises the level. Very good film. The lighting, understated sound effects, and then you know, some really nice intricate camera work. Good film technically and imaginatively wise, but also very important was the story, the theme, and the importance and the danger of mental illness untreated. Well, we don't know if it was untreated or not, but the mother was mentally ill, and it affects children so much. And then it had essentially a happy ending without overdoing it or overtelling, with the young lady, the lead, having what seems to be a breakthrough, virtually with no words, just acting, and that was powerful. Very good film.
Wonderful way to engage dealing with death. Yeah, gorgeous story.
This was a great film. I love this film. I need to see more. This needs to be a television show. This needs to be a serialized content so that we see Mia and Jake before, we see the mother's troubles all the way through. Great emotional vulnerability. Love the aesthetic of this film within the first 45 seconds. The first 45 seconds established something about this film that was absolutely incredible. Well done to the writers, to the producer, to the production team, to the actors. Well done. This was a great film.